Nigeria's central bank rolls out regulations for financial institutions dealing with VASP. Last updated January 4, 2024, 18 EST. 2 Min Redisclosure. Crypto is a high-risk asset class. This article is provided for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. By using this website, you agree to our terms and conditions. We may utilize affiliate links within our content and receive commission. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has issued new regulations to guide banks and other financial institutions that offer domestic accounts for virtual asset service providers (VASPs). In an official circular released on its website on Jan 3, the country's leading banking regulator rolled out strict rules on all market participants in a bid to protect investors and the economy, citing global crypto regulations. According to the release, following the previous announcement that lifted the ban on cryptocurrency transactions and the Financial Action Task Force FAFT directive requiring VASP to be regulated to prevent misuse, there is a need for national authorities to set an operational framework. Central Bank of Nigeria lifts crypto ban following new SEC regulation. The Central Bank of Nigeria has reversed its ban on dealing with companies involved in digital tokens. Crypto news /t co/okv of LWC5 Crypto News. Crypto News December 23, 2023. Current trends globally have shown that there is a need to regulate the activities of virtual asset service providers, which include cryptocurrencies and crypto assets. CBN issues tough laws. The new guidelines allow crypto firms to create bank accounts in the country, but those accounts are only to be used for digital assets transactions and none other. Cash withdrawals are also prohibited from the account alongside other check limitations. No third-party checks are to be cleared from the VASP bank account except for cases involving a crypto transaction to another account, and it shall be done through a manager's check. Furthermore, financial institutions are required to carry out risk assessment criteria for transaction limits for each account and must not run any account on concession or enter any agreement with a company for that purpose. Banks are also charged to make periodic filings to the CBN on details of VASP accounts opened as well as other facts to ensure proper regulations. The CBN requires financial institutions to conduct due diligence requirements to further anti-money laundering and terrorist prevention efforts, in addition to continuous verification and validation of addresses and other facts. FI shall establish appropriate risk management systems to determine whether a designated account open under these guidelines has been used, is being used, or is likely to be used for ML, TF, and PF. FLS shall take reasonable measures to establish the beneficial ownership, source of wealth, and the source of funds of designated accounts under these guidelines. Nigeria's new industry stance. The scope and objectives of these regulations are to provide a minimum standard requirement for banking relationships with VASP and to monitor the activities of registered companies through regulatory agencies like the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). In 2021, the CBN issued a directive restricting financial institutions from offering services to crypto companies in the country, citing cyber crimes, money laundering, and a lack of global regulations. The country has since softened its stance in dealing with markets, with the Financial Act 2023 placing a tax on digital assets, recognizing it as an asset class. Nigeria now joins South Africa, Botswana, and other countries to release crypto guidelines. Enter your email for our free daily newsletter, a quick 3-min read about today's crypto news. Sign up. The site is protected by reCAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy in terms of service supply. IMG SRC equals https://simg co/p/ml300 JPEG all equals image class equals img ID equals newsletter pop-up img